Greetings and beyond the dough, everyone. It's Shadow Leon 659 once again, and today I'd like to talk about Seven, which is a fantastic and solid crime thriller movie. So, you ask, how was this movie made? So, after the critical and commercial failure of Alien 3, it seemed as if the movie killed David Fincher's directing career just as it started. Until this movie came out and saved his career. Seven is easily one of the greatest, if not the greatest, psychological crime thrillers of all time. So, what is the plot about? The plot follows retiring police detective William Somerset tackling a case with the help of newly transferred David Mills as they discover a series of complex and grisly murders. They discover that they are dealing with a dangerous serial killer who is targeting people he thinks represent the seven deadly sins. The plot is a nice blend of horror, crime, drama, and suspense. Morgan Freeman gives a solid performance as William Somerset, who is an interesting protagonist who believes that crime is neutral and good is temporary. David Mills, played by Brad Pitt, is a very hard-headed yet likable and confident character who loves his wife Tracy, played by Gwyneth Paltrow, and the two leads have good chemistry with each other. Plus, the supporting cast like John C. McGinley and Arlie Irby as the late Richard Roundtree give good performances in their respective roles. John Doe is an intimidating, ruthless, and cold-blooded antagonist, yet also intelligent at the same time, and his idea of murdering people according to the seven deadly sins is pretty creative. It's pretty creative and blood-curdling. The cinematography is fantastic and frightening, which also uses a dark and washed-out color palette that fits the tone of the movie. Howard Shore's score is absolutely terrifying. I also loved how it constantly rains throughout the movie, which adds more tension and whatnot. The moments of suspense are unforgettable, especially the scenes in where they discover the bodies of the victims right along with the revelations of how they were killed. Speaking of the kills, they are brutal and well done, such as the gluttony victim who was forced to eat until his stomach bursts, and the greed victim who was forced to cut a pound of his own flesh in payment for the corruption he has shown. David Fincher's direction is flawless and very high level, and the script written by Andrew Kevin Walker is perfectly phenomenal. The ending is very unpredictable and heartbreaking, showing the fate of David Mills, and makes the viewer question, did John Doe really kill his wife, or was he just playing mind games? As that unanswered question remains ambiguous. What's in the box is one of the greatest lines of dialogue of all time. So overall, Seven is a pretty solid and fantastic psychological thriller, as mentioned earlier, and is one of David Fincher's best movies and everything, if not his greatest movie and whatnot. So if you're wondering how I'm going to rate this film, I'm going to give Seven a perfect 10 out of 10. Buy it on DVD and Blu-ray. It's worth checking out if you are a fan of Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, as well as psychological detective crime thrillers. What do you guys think of Seven? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe. Shadow Leon 659 signing out.